Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pagey here, once again with another review/breakdown for Arrow Season 4. And this is for episode 15, otherwise entitled Taken. So the episode actually starts off with Felicity trying to walk again thanks to the implant that Curtis gave her. Now she falls but is sort of encouraged to just be patient. Now as Oliver and Felicity are actually heading to their car, they are approached by Damien Dark, like no surprise there, who emerges from the shadows, which I thought was pretty creepy but funny as well. He tells Oliver that he has William in his possession and the only way for Oliver to get him back is to drop out of the race for mayor. Now, due to Felicity being present, Oliver sort of has to own up to her, telling her that he has a son. Now, William's mother, Samantha, arrives at Oliver's campaign office. Now, Barry Allen, aka The Flash, was the one who told her to specifically go to Oliver for this. Oliver reveals to Samantha that he is the Green Arrow. So Oliver needs help. The team think Constantine could help, but Oliver reveals that he is in hell at the moment, like literally in hell. So then Oliver brings up Vixen. We then go to Detroit where we actually get to meet Vixen. We get a look at her totem in use. I think she used a rhino. Now when Vixen meets Team Arrow, Oliver references that they had an animated encounter, obviously hinting at the Vixen animated series, which I thought was a little nice tongue-in-cheek moment. So Vixen actually uses one of William's toys, which is a Flash action figure, to send William and actually find his location. Now, meanwhile, Thea actually goes to meet with Malcolm, who denies telling Damien that Oliver had a son, and I was just thinking this in my head when that happened.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So we then see Laurel talking to her dad, and she reveals that she is still hurt over Oliver's cheating past, and I think it's not even secret now, it's been pretty open, especially like at the beginning of the season when Oliver and Felicity revealed that they were engaged. You could see Laurel's reaction. Laurel is still obviously in love with Oliver, and I'm sorry, Olicity fans, even though I hate that term, I think Laurel and Oliver will actually eventually be together by the time Arrow finishes up. So Team Arrow and Vixen break into where William is supposedly held. Now Damien sort of struggles with Vixen, showing her power essentially, like he has to use all his power to contain her. Now Damien manages to escape though, and Vixen actually loses her scent on William. So the team figure that Damien must get his power from some source, similar to how Vixen gets hers from that totem around her neck. Obviously we know it's that idol that we've seen earlier this season. Now Oliver actually pulls out of the race for mayor in order to retrieve William. So the team figure that Damien Dark needs to be near these certain, I'm going to call them power points, with his idol to draw his power from them. So his base has to be near one of these locations, preferably right on top so he can draw maximum power from them. The Team Arrow and Vixen break into Damien Dark's location, and Vixen actually manages to steal the idol that Damien Dark was drawing his power from. Now she manages to break it using the strength of multiple animals like a silverback gorilla, like a rhino, a lion, all these different animals. But meanwhile in this time, Laurel, Thea and Oliver are actually being strangled to death, so she actually manages to break it just before they, cark it and die. Now when William is safe, he actually tells Samantha, his mother, that he's actually over the Flash, that he doesn't want that toy anymore, that he wants a Green Arrow action figure. That's my boy William, up the Green Arrow. Now apparently William was kidnapped by a guy with a missing head. I was like, what the fuck? Like, not too sure what that's about. Because he had to identify his kidnapper, so it wasn't Damien Dark. Now Thea approaches Malcolm Merlin, sort of similar to what happened at the beginning of the episode. But this time she knows that Malcolm told Damien about William. Now there's minor hints at Thea possibly being in the grave, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. So Oliver makes a video for William letting him know that he is his father. He also tells William a bit of a secret, which is that he is actually in fact the Green Arrow. But William and his mother have actually moved away to protect him, but also give him this normal life, and William actually won't see this video until after he's turned 18. So the episode ends with Felicity giving up her engagement ring, and this was essentially due to all the secrets that Oliver had kept. Then the most moment of the episode happens. She just randomly gets movement back in her legs, gets up and walks out. And I was like, okay, I can understand her getting a walking back. But I was like, really, after one episode? Like they even said last episode, it'll take a bit of time. It might take I was thinking, okay, it might take maybe 5 or 6 episodes, but no, end of one episode, she gets the thing, the end of the next episode, she's starting to walk, and I was like, oh, okay. Now, one thing I want to talk about before I end this video is the flashbacks, because we did get, sort of the plan from Baron Ryder going forward a bit more, and essentially, this demon thing of Coughlin, I think his name was, the guy that Oliver killed last episode in the flashbacks, comes alive and he's just some sort of spirit and Oliver's sort of protected. I think he was like a gatekeeper of that area. I'm just going to assume that's what it was. But essentially, all of towards the end, they go in this hole, and I think up there's like a little Superman symbol. It looked like the House of L symbol. I don't know. Was that just me thinking that? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I honestly thought this episode was really good until that end, the Felicity thing at the end, when she just got up and moved. I was like, what? Like, that just made no sense to me. But overall, the rest of the episode was probably one of the best episodes this season, in my opinion. I love Vixen in this episode. Her powers were awesome, and hopefully we see more of her, whether it be the end of this season or even next season, or even if she gets her own show. But if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys, and goodbye.